As soon as the teacher praised Alaric Storm's work, he abruptly stood, grabbed his stuff, and walked out. He didn't even glance back, explain himself, or apologize to Violet. She just watched him go, grinding her teeth, unable to follow him and make a scene. Class ended a few minutes later, but when Violet stepped out, Alaric was gone. So much for thinking he was different. She should have known better. Birds of a feather flock together, right? Asher was a psycho. Roman was a jerk. Griffin was violent. And the cute, innocent Alaric Storm? Totally fake. And the fact that she'd been attracted to all four of them on different levels, granted, on her first day at Lunaris Academy, worried her. Maybe she still was attracted to them. Not just one, but four? Seriously? She knew better than to make a move on any of them, though. Girls probably threw themselves at those guys constantly. Violet wasn't about to be another notch on their bedposts. Whatever this weird attraction was, she'd get over it. Maybe it's because I haven't, Violet was old-fashioned. She wanted to save herself for someone special. The bullies at her old school had teased her mercilessly for it, but she hadn't let them get to her. It was her body, her choice, not theirs. But now, with her hormones going haywire, she wondered if waiting was such a good idea. Being surrounded by so many hot werewolves had to be a factor. She hadn't been around any at her old school. Maybe I should just find some nice, good-looking werewolf and get it over with. That way, she could get over her crazy fascination with those four jerks. Little did she know, she'd need a whole lot of luck with that, considering a certain alpha had his eye on her. Violet headed for the girls' locker room. PE was next. As expected, the locker room was totally luxurious, like something out of a fancy health club. Like every other room at Lunaris, it was huge. Rows of shiny wooden lockers lined the walls, each with a nameplate. The floor was polished tile, and the air smelled like lavender. A wall of full-length mirrors ran down one side, and private shower stalls with frosted glass doors lined the other. Thank goodness. Violet knew how brutal communal showers could be. The locker room buzzed with activity. Girls chatted by the mirrors, fixing their hair and makeup. Why wear makeup to gym class? As if answering her question, Violet overheard a girl say, "I gotta keep my look on point even when I'm sweating." She giggled, and her friend gave her a fake smile. Whatever. Violet noticed some girls sitting on benches, changing into their gym clothes. A blonde girl with her back turned was talking to them, and Violet froze when she recognized the voice. It was Alice. Oh, crap. Violet spun around and hurried to find her locker, ignoring the curious stares she got. Locker 109. She quickly spun the combination lock. Click. Inside her gym uniform was neatly folded. She grabbed it, planning to change in a stall, and hoping Alice would be gone by then. But the instant Violet turned around, "Hello, Violet!" Alice was right in front of her. "Jeez!" Violet yelped, clutching her chest. "You scared me!" "Why are you so jumpy?" Alice asked innocently. "Usually people who act like that have done something wrong or are hiding something." "Maybe don't sneak up on people like that," Violet snapped. Alice immediately went quiet, her face falling. Feeling guilty, Violet apologized. "Sorry for yelling." "Forgiven!" Alice chirped instantly, her eyes shining with adoration. Violet frowned. The more she watched Alice, the more she suspected something was off. She acted almost like a little kid. Was she not all there? Now that changing in a stall was out of the question, Violet had no choice but to change right there. It was all girls, and she wasn't shy about her body. The gym uniform was a sleek black top with bright green stripes down the sides, kind of like zebra stripes. The school logo was on the left side of the chest. The matching black leggings had the same green stripes down the calves. The whole outfit came with cool sneakers. Violet set her bag on the nearest bench and started to undress. She was reaching for her gym top when she saw Alice staring at her, specifically at her chest, with a stunned expression. If it weren't for the fact that Alice had been drooling over the Cardinal Alphas pictures, Violet would have thought she was gay. Unless she liked both guys and girls. A shiver ran down Violet's spine, and she quickly pulled on her top and pants. "You have such a nice body," Alice pouted, looking down at her own chest. "I'm so jealous." "Everyone's special just the way they are," Violet replied, relieved that Alice had been admiring her body. Sure, she respected everyone's sexuality, but Violet was totally straight. She didn't want things to get awkward with her only friend. Violet was tall, taller than most girls, with a lean, athletic build. She was slim but toned, her muscles visible in her arms and legs. Her body might not be what every girl wanted. Some preferred a softer look, but Violet didn't mind. Besides, she still had curves, with a full chest and a rounded backside that always seemed to attract attention, especially the wrong kind. Back at Nancy's trailer, Violet had been a target for creepy stares from Nancy's customers. Luckily, she wasn't afraid to use a knife to get her point across. Those who thought they could take advantage of her learned their lesson real quick. Now changed, Violet shoved her school clothes into her locker and shut it. She glanced at Alice, who excitedly linked arms with her, as always. Violet led her, taking a deep breath. Time to face whatever Lunaris Academy threw at her today. They were almost at the track field for practice when someone's loud comment caught their attention. "Bet practice is gonna be brutal. Can't wait to see these humans totally wipe out. Weaklings that they are." Violet's head whipped around to face the jerk who'd just spoken. Even without Alice, her walking encyclopedia, she could tell from his words that he was a werewolf. Only those arrogant werewolves got a kick out of human suffering. Maybe she was prejudiced, because Violet still couldn't wrap her head around humans and werewolves peacefully coexisting at school. It was a ticking time bomb. The werewolf must have felt her glare because he turned, his eyes locking with hers. He looked momentarily surprised. Then his eyes narrowed and he growled. "What are you staring at, prey?" Violet raised an eyebrow. Oh, so that's how he wanted to play it? Unfortunately for him, she had a smart mouth that usually got her into trouble, not out of it. She licked her lips, ready for a coming showdown. Alice seemed to sense her intentions. Her eyes widened, and she shook her head, silently warning her to back off. Too late. "Oh, I'm sorry," Violet shot back. "Are you, dying for my attention, dog?" And there it was. Alice gasped. Pretty much everyone nearby did, too. Oh, no, she didn't. But Violet did. Everyone within earshot froze like Violet had just committed a major crime. Seconds later, whispers started, and Violet caught snippets like, "She's so dead," and "Grant's gonna rip her apart." Despite the ominous whispers, Violet felt strangely confident. She refused to back down from bullies. Well, kind of. "What did you just call me?" The werewolf Grant growled, his nostrils flaring as his wolf started to emerge, triggered by her words. "You mean the same way you called me prey? Or can't you take a joke, dog?" She sassed back. "Violet!" Alice cried, desperately trying to pull her away. But Violet wouldn't budge. She was bigger than Alice, and the smaller girl couldn't move her an inch. Violet saw the moment Grant's eyes flashed amber, his wolf taking over. While she might be impulsive and hot-headed, Violet wasn't completely stupid. She started mentally calculating how many steps it would take to reach the exit where help would surely come. She was positive it would. "I'll teach you a lesson today," Grant growled, a mix of man and wolf, as he lunged toward her. Violet braced herself to run when, suddenly, someone stepped in. A strong hand grabbed Grant's arm and, in front of everyone's shocked eyes, pulled. The sound was sickening. A wet, cracking noise of shattering bones filled the hall. "Oh, God!" someone gasped behind her, followed by the sound of vomiting. Thankfully, it wasn't Alice, or she would have been splattered. Violet froze, eyes wide with shock, as Asher Nightshade took over. He wasn't some fairy tale prince swooping in to save the day. No knight in shining armor here, just a dark knight, rescuing her with an aura of pure menace. "Hello, Grant," Asher drawled, his voice dripping with possessiveness as he crushed the werewolf's arm like a plastic toy. "Did I just hear you call my Violet your prey? Hasn't anyone told you that I, and only I, hunt her alone?" Normally, Violet would have rolled her eyes at his words and argued, but she was too horrified to speak. She could only stand there, dumbfounded by Asher's brutal display of dominance. "I'm sorry, Alpha," Grant moaned, his earlier bravado replaced by desperate pleas. Asher remained unmoved. "Really? Are you?" His voice was ice cold as he twisted the arm further. "Heck, I am! I seriously am! Dad!" Grant cried out like a child as Asher applied even more pressure. "Naughty, Grant. Now, what do you do when you're sorry?" Asher teased, glancing at Violet. Grant followed his gaze and seemed to get the message. He instantly bowed his head, stiffly, and stammered. "I'm so sorry, Miss Violet." "What are you sorry for, dog?" Asher taunted, chuckling like he was enjoying the whole thing. That psycho. "For trying to hurt you. It will never happen again." Grant apologized, his tone sincere now, realizing Asher wasn't in the mood for games. "There you go." Asher finally let go, and Grant gasped like a drowning man surfacing for air. The move had looked simple, but Asher had not only broken bones, but also dislocated Grant's shoulder. It had been pure hell. "Now, move along, doggy. Go find the school nurse and have her deal with that nasty injury." Asher dismissed him with a wave, and Grant shuffled away, head hung low. The crowd parting to let him leave. With Grant gone, Asher turned his attention to Violet. The look on his face told her he intended to, well, she wasn't sure, but it wasn't good. Oh no. Standing up to Grant hadn't scared her, but the dark, unsettling smile on Asher's face sent shivers down her spine. Nope, not doing this. Violet spun around to run, but Asher moved just as fast, grabbing her around the waist as if he'd predicted her move. "Put me down, you jerk!" she yelled, struggling as he effortlessly tossed her over his shoulder. Her weight seemed like nothing to him. "That is how you thank your savior, my Violet?" He laughed, continuing to walk, unfazed by her punches to his back. When his teasing became too overwhelming, he swatted her butt, and Violet instantly froze. "This has to be a nightmare," she thought.
Hey amazing viewers, it's Voilette here. Thanks for sticking with us. By the time of the release of this video, only 3.1% of our viewers have joined the party by subscribing, and 96.9% of you might miss out on our next mind-blowing video. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join the exclusive club.